Our next problem is to determine the number of moles of chlorine in 2.7 moles of calcium chloride. So first, we're going to start with what we were given, which is the 2.7 moles of calcium chloride. Times. Now in this case, we're going from moles to moles. So all we need to do is look at the chemical formula here. So there is 2 moles of Cl in every 1 mole of CaCl2. So that's all we need to write. So we have 2 moles of Cl per 1 mole of CaCl2. Okay, so our moles cancels out, so we're left with our moles of chlorine. So we put this into our calculator and we take into account our 2 sig figs. Our final answer is 5.4 moles of chlorine. Our next problem is how many grams of chlorine are in 38.0 grams of C2F3Cl3. So we're going to start with what we're given, which is the 38.0 grams. Now first, we need to go from grams to moles. Then we can go from moles to our moles again, and then finally to our grams. Okay, so we start off with 38.0 grams. Now we need to find out the formula mass for this compound. So in order to do that, we need to do 2 times our mass of carbon, which is 12.01, plus 3 times our mass of fluorine, which is 19.00, plus 3 times our mass of chlorine, which is 35.45. We add those all together, we get 187.37 grams per mole. Okay, so now we know that, so we're going to put that in the denominator. So we have 1 mole of this compound is 187.37 grams. Times, I'm going to start at the bottom, go to the next line here. Okay, so now our grams cancels out, so now we are left with moles. So now it's asking us the grams of chlorine. So first we need to find the number of chlorine moles in 1 mole of the entire compound. So we know that there is 3 moles of chlorine in 1 mole of this. So we have 3 moles chlorine in 1 mole. Times. Okay, so our moles cancels out. So now we have moles of chlorine. So now it's asking us to do grams. So we need to go from moles of chlorine to grams. So we know by looking at the periodic table that 1 mole of chlorine is equal to 35.45 grams. Okay, so our moles cancels out and we're left with our grams. Now our final answer is, when taking into account our 3 significant digits, our final answer is 21.6 grams of chlorine.